Can she talk about the things in her life from day to day? Will she have some music, quotes, news, rants, and more sent your way? Where's the podcast when you need it? It's here every week or two, and now you get to hear it. Hello, everyone. My name is Zari Alexandria, and welcome to Where's the Podcast When You Need It, where I talk about anything and everything. I am recording this episode on a Friday, but when you are listening to this episode, it is a marvelous Saturday filled with nothing but good vibes. I am back after 2 weeks. Feels good to be back. And with that said, let's get started, shall we? I haven't recorded a podcast since October 4th, the episode being released October 5th. So it's kind of weird being back, but we're back, better than ever. Just putting this out there, I probably won't have a podcast next week, because next week is a busy week. Next week is homecoming. Yeah, buddy. So I probably won't have time to record a podcast. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't record a podcast last week, because nothing really happened last week up until Saturday, which at that point would have been too late to record the podcast, because I usually record it on a Friday. So I lucked out. But I will talk about a few things that happened last week, a few things that happened this week. But before we even get to that, let's start off with our fun fact of the week. Did you know that the dot over the lowercase I is called a tittle? What a great way to come back. Yeah. But seriously, I find it so weird. This is from bestlifeonline.com. This is the same website used in the previous podcast. I'm going to make sure that's right. I'm typing, sorry. Give me a second. Yeah, it is called the tittle. Oh boy. Great way to start, guys. Great way to start. With that done. That segment's done. Let's go to my music. When you guys are listening to this episode, I would have announced a song. While I'm recording this, I haven't done it yet. But, future things. So, November 8th. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving you any more details, but November 8th. New written songs? Nope, because I'm focusing on November 8th. Covers? Nope, because I'm focusing on November 8th. Singing a bit? Guys, I'm sick again. I was getting better, and then my immune system's like, oh, you're never gonna be healthy ever again. So I'm still sick. It's more of a congestion thing than a cough thing. My cough is gone. I'm just really congested now. So, as you can hear. Hopefully I'm better by the end of the month. But honestly, I don't know at this point. My health is horrible. I can talk about my health in another podcast if I wanted to. But am I going to? No. So that's it for my music. November 8th. Remember that date. November 8th. Speaking of music, song of the week, which is going to transition to week highlights, just like the last podcast. So I think if you listen to the last podcast or remember the last podcast, try to remember the transition from song of the week to week highlights. Thinking? Okay. You don't get it? You're going to see. Song of the week, Paranoid by the Jonas Brothers. 10 years ago, that song premiered, the song was released, and the music video was premiered, and it appeared on Disney Channel all the time. That was my favorite song back in 2009. 10 years later, on October 12th, I went to see the Jonas Brothers live. Guys, when I say that was an experience for a lifetime. That was an experience for a lifetime, buddy. Like when they showed up on stage, I just started crying. I went with my friend Janie. Janie and I've known each other since middle school, but we became closer friends in high school, especially because of theater. And I was like, hey, you're a big Jonas Brothers fan. I'm a big Jonas Brothers fan. You want to go to see the Jonas Brothers? And we went to see the Jonas Brothers. And, woo, doggy, it was so fun. Like, after they finished their first song, they were just, like, looking out in the crowd. And they were just, you could see how happy they were just being there. And, like, we were literally cheering for 40 seconds. I saw the video, like, someone recorded the video from up front. We were very far back. We could see the stage, though, but we were far back. Someone recorded that moment from the front, and we were literally cheering for 40 seconds. And they were just, like, looking up, like, dang. I started crying, too, in that moment. That concert was so much fun. And they played like their new music, they played like their old music. They had a whole entire mashup where they played Paranoid. And the video I recorded, I didn't, because it was only a snippet, so I recorded the verse and then the first line of the chorus. And I put my phone down. I was like, just yelling the chorus. And then I was over. I was like, man, it's not the whole song, but that's enough. But in the video, you can hear me go, yeah! It was so funny. But yeah, that concert was good. I could talk about that concert all day, but we're not going to. We're already 6 minutes in. We're almost 7 minutes in, and majority of this podcast has been me talking about the concert. I am a big concert fanatic. When you listen... Oh, dang! I'm looking at my calendar on the wall. Next week is homecoming stuff. The following week, I'm going to a concert, therefore I won't be able to record a podcast. Now, that means I'm probably going to release a podcast episode next week. The following week I won't, and then the week after that I will. I'm just thinking out loud, basically. But scratch what I said earlier about no podcast next week. There will be a podcast next week. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll put a reminder on my phone. I might record the next podcast on Halloween. No, not Halloween. That Thursday, the 24th, instead of recording on the 25th. We'll see. It depends on how much homework I have. Yo, guys, homework sucks. That's why my week was trash. These past couple weeks, homework has been piling, especially IB literature. Wants to destroy my life. Yeah, this week was not good. Yesterday especially, yesterday was just an off day. It was a really off day. It was an off day for a lot of people yesterday, from what I've heard. Or for you guys 2 days ago, Thursday. It was either like people were like, I don't feel like my normal self, or today's just a bad day. Like no one was in a good mood. Or if they were in a good mood, like something bad had to happen at some point, whether it was like minor or major. It was oh lordy. Yesterday, Thursday was something else. A couple stories I want to share though. Last week, my school had an open mic night, and while it was fun, advertising sucked. So I'm challenging myself to advertise and see the difference in people. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have really good advertisement than poor advertisement. And actually, because I put up the announcement today about sign-ups for open mic, we can check the responses. None. Cool. 0. Nice. Okay. That means today I'm going to put up the video talking about how to sign up so people can sign up. But I just want to, like, as long as I'm trying, that's good at the end of the day. I'm going to talk to theater on Monday about signing up because a lot of theater kids would probably go. The only downfall is that the event's on a Thursday, and Springfield, the BSU advisor, doesn't want to take away people's Fridays, and I might have to work that Friday, so I didn't want to take any chances because I didn't want to schedule off, and I kind of need to be there. And I know for certain I don't work Thursdays because I have BSU. So we'll see. The next open mic, we might do it on a Friday, and I might schedule off, but I don't know. Another story. I'm still working. I've been working at Michael's for over a month now, and it's still going well. I work twice a week. It started off with 3 times a week, and then they cut it down to 2, which even though that's less money, it's also less stress for me. I'm working tomorrow, and then I work Sunday, and then my first Wednesday, which should be interesting. I think they're normal Wednesday people. Someone's scheduled off probably scheduled off or whatnot. But because I'm working Sunday and Wednesday next week, I don't have to work on Saturday next week. Thus, I'm going to homecoming. Everything worked out. I didn't have to schedule off. It just worked out. I really lucked out on that one. But something happened at work on Monday. Was that the last time I went to work? Was it this week? No, it was Monday. It was Monday. Definitely Monday. There's this kid. He's about my age. Maybe a little bit older, a little bit younger. But he was a teenager. And he got some markers. And he was like, I was wondering if you could help me buy a sketchbook. I'm like, I don't have any money on me. I'm working right now. All my money is locked up. I didn't say all that. I was like, I don't have any money on me right now. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, okay. He probably thought that was suspicious because I'm working, so I obviously make money. But I didn't have any money on me physically, you know? So I was like, dude, I don't have money. I'm sorry. I'm just here to do my job. So I scanned his markers, and I saw that he had like a drawing out that was on like one piece of paper, which is probably like he wanted to get a sketchbook. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. He's like, oh, thanks. I was just trying to be nice because, I'm a nice person. And on the receipts, I have to write my name because we do surveys. And in the survey, they ask for the cashier who helped you. So they get like, oh, Zari, So I wrote my name. I was like, we do a survey. You can get 25% off if you fill it out. Gives my name as a reference. You tell us how we're doing. And he was like, can I get a number with that name? I was like, what? No. I wasn't all like that. I was like, oh, I don't give my phone number out to strangers, but I can give you my Instagram. And this kid says, I don't have a phone. What? If you don't have a phone, why are you trying to have me give my phone number if you don't have a phone, dude? That doesn't make any sense. I was like, I will give you my Instagram. I don't have a phone. Are you kidding? So, I still gave him my Instagram. I was like, well, when you get a phone, you got my Instagram at Zari_Alexandria_music, by the way. And I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have my private one, which was also my first account that I started at the end of middle school. And then I have my public account, which I use for music. And, promotional stuff. So it's not just my friends seeing it, but possibly other people that stumble across my page for some reason, So I gave him my music Instagram because I'm smart. And if he does end up getting a phone and ends up typing in that username, I will block him. Guys, he wasn't even cute. If he was cute, I would probably be like, yeah, I'll give you my phone number. Actually, I know. I wouldn't have done that. I still would have given him my Instagram, but I would have been like, you could email me? or something like that. And I would have given him, like, my spam email. But, yeah, he wasn't cute. Nope. Not cute at all. Mm-mm. And then there was a cute guy that was a teenager that came into the store. But he was with his mom. And then when I was gonna ask him like how he was doing to be the nice person I am, he was like, "Hey mom, I'm going to the car. Can I have the keys?" I was like, "Dude, really?" Ah. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I didn't talk to him because like if he's the type of kid that wants to go into the car instead of just waiting there patiently, oh boy. Ah. Customers are weird, y'all. Customer service jobs are so weird. I love my job though, primarily because of my coworkers. I'm very glad that my coworkers are really awesome and super nice, or else I would be so miserable working at Michael's. Especially with the holidays coming up, that's gonna be a catastrophe. Um, Not a catastrophe. It's just gonna be super busy. I might get more hours. Um, Not next month though. Next month I scheduled off a full week, or it was 5 days in a row, and then like 2 sporadic days, which equal the week. So yeah, I'm not gonna be making a lot of money next month. Um, but hey, that's okay. I'll still have enough for Christmas gifts. I think I should have enough Christmas stuff for Christmas gifts because I only work twice a week, and the way I scheduled my days off, I could still get 2 days in that week I scheduled off. And then, because I didn't schedule the whole week off, I only scheduled 5 days in that week. So I should be fine. I should still be making the same amount of money. And plus, the days were approved, so my boss can, like, figure out that stuff. So it's fine. But yeah, Michael's is good. School's not. School is not fun, guys. After this podcast, I have some homework to do, which should be great. Yeah, I need to get on to that. But yeah, next week there will be a podcast. It probably won't. The week highlights won't be as long because technically I had something from last week and then this week and blah blah blah. Oh, I took the PSAT on Wednesday. That was not fun. I didn't know what a constant was, guys. I'm dumb. So I probably failed. I hate standardized testing. Like I'm a smart kid. I know I'm a smart kid, but standardized testing is not my forte whatsoever. So we'll see what the score is. Ooh. Oh boy. That's it for week highlights, I think. Yeah. Wow, that was a lot. We're already at 18 minutes, so we're gonna wrap things up here. Did I miss a segment? God, it's been so long. I don't even remember the order of my podcast, guys. No, I got everything. Oh, I see my notes. It says end with positive. Okay, and I ended with the positive, and then I brought up the PSAT. Dang it! Wow, I messed up. What else happened this week? Oh, I'm in U.S. history. Not my. I have a few IB classes, and U.S. history is not one because I wanted an easy class I could get an easy A in. And I was the only person in my class that got a 4 on our latest test. Everyone else got 1s and 2s and maybe 3s. I don't know. But so many people were asking why they got 1s. I'm like, because you didn't get enough points. I got 100%. So that was fun. Yeah, that class is super easy. And it's a good way to end the day because I'm like, I have all my stressful classes. And then I have like an easier class. But at the same time, I wish I could just do my harder class homework and then do the U.S. history homework at home. But that can't happen. But easy class. Well, that's a plus. Oh, and I did my monologue for theater. We've been working on monologues for the past couple weeks. I had mine memorized. I was shaking a lot, but I had mine memorized, and I passed with a 7 out of 8. I'm still at a B, though, and musical theater is my only B, but I have high hopes that it will go back up before conferences, or else we're going to have some issues. All right, that's it for week highlights. Up next, quote of the week. The quote of the week is... Crap, I thought I already picked one. Oh, it's a motivational one, because the past couple weeks have been trashy, and I needed some motivation. Let's do it in like a cheesy voice. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you. All right, that's the quote. Yeah, past couple weeks have been stressful. Some motivation, motivation's good. And finally, we always end stuff on a good note. Good vibes! Good vibes! Guys, I'm actually really thinking about getting a hoodie that says good vibes, like custom made. I think my good old pal Kenzie is going to design what the good vibes is going to look like, and I'm just going to pay for it. We'll see, though. Hopefully that can happen. Okay. My favorite website, goodnewsnetwork.org. Alongside, like, YouTube's my next favorite website. Goodnewsnetwork.org is my favorite positive website. YouTube's not really that positive. We love YouTube drama. Anyways, goodnewsnetwork.org is the website I always use to get good news, because, it's a website just for good news. Might as well use it. This one headlines, School principal writes adorable letter to the tooth fairy after distraught boy loses tooth during recess. Let's read. It's always exciting for a young child to be visited by the tooth fairy. So when this Wisconsin elementary school student lost one of his loosened front teeth amidst the chaos of a playground game, he was distraught. That was a lot of S's. Teeth amidst the chaos of a playground game, he was distraught. Yeah. My voice. Okay. The first grader from Gillett Elementary had been playing a made-up game called Gaga Ball with his classmates earlier this month when he suddenly found that his loose tooth had disappeared. The youngster may have swallowed the wiggly tooth, or it may have simply fallen out onto the ground. Regardless, parents and teachers alike rallied together to scour the playground in hopes of finding the boy's lost tooth, but to no avail. Aw. The boy then approached Principal Kurt Angeli for help. Angeli? Probably Angeli. Upon listening to the boy's story, Angeli knew just what to do. He wrote a letter. Oh, Kurt Angeli. I thought it was like a girl. Principal Kurt Angeli. That's what we're going with. Kurt Angeli. So he wrote a letter to the Tooth Fairy as an official pardon for the tooth's disappearance. The note read, Dear Tooth Fairy, today my student lost a tooth while playing outside at recess. Unfortunately, it was lost in our Gaga pit. And despite the valiant efforts of an intrepid search... Why are you writing this advance to a Tooth Fairy? Of a big word, intrepid search team, we were unable to recover the tooth. As a trained principal and hobby dentist, I can verify that there is definitely a gap in the student's teeth that was not there this morning when he came in. Please accept this letter as official verification of a lost tooth and provide the standard monetary exchange rate you normally use for a real tooth. Angeli then concluded the letter with an amusing note to the fairy, saying, P.S. I am still waiting for the money for my wisdom teeth from 1987. Please remit as soon as possible. That's beautiful. That's cute. Remember the Tooth Fairy? Good times. Good times, good vibes. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, that was cute. I like that story. That's a good way to end this podcast. On that note, thank you for listening to Where's the Podcast When You Need It. I hope you enjoyed enough to. Oh my god, my voice! Hello? I need to drink some tea. Should we try that again? Thank you for listening to Where's the Podcast When You Need It. I hope you enjoyed it enough to give it a like, leave a comment, and even subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe not. Check out my social medias. Links to them are in the description. Please follow me. Especially follow me on Instagram, because a lot of my promotional stuff happens on Instagram more than Twitter. And I think you guys want to stay updated. November 8th. Once again, my name is Zari, and I will talk to you again on a future Saturday. Probably next Saturday. Let's hope it's next Saturday. Bye!